Now to South Africa's corruption crisis. Listen to these numbers. Since 2012, something in the region of 30,000 whistleblowers have approached the NGO Corruption Watch, all in a bid to expose the cancer of malfeasance and graft that escalates daily in this country. Now, in a searing report released overnight, the organization says bribery, brutality and abuse of power are just some of the key trends uncovered within the police service in the latest analysis it has published. One of the researchers at Corruption Watch is Melusi Ncala, and he joins me now on Wednesday lunchtime. Good afternoon to you. An interesting opinion piece that you wrote today. You're at the coalface of South Africa's corruption crisis. Before we get to whistleblowers, give me a general sense. Do you think it's getting worse?
Well, it's not encouraging, at the very least. Good afternoon, Jeremy and the viewers. It's not encouraging to find ourselves in the situation that we're in after so much hope that, things would change for the better. It's quite disappointing, quite frankly, because you have the poorest of the poor struggling, and these are the people that feel the brunt of corruption.
And intensifying, as we are well aware, during this time of COVID-19, which is particularly heinous.
Yeah, in our analysis of corruption trends report, that's what we highlight, that from the 2,000 whistleblowers that we received complaints from the 1st of January to the end of June, 55% of those cases happened during the lockdown period.
When a whistleblower approaches you, do you get a better sense of why they're doing it? What is motivating them?
People want consequences. People are disappointed to see that, you have officials, councillors, politicians, unscrupulous business people acting with so much impunity, and there's no accountability. So they come to us because it matters to someone that, I was supposed to get a food parcel, but now I see a councillor or an official giving it to a friend or asking me to pay a bribe if I want to get it. And meanwhile, I don't have any income.
They're looking for accountability, but I'm also assuming that these days many of them are just driven by anger.
Yes, correctly so. There's a lot of outrage in the reports that we receive. But, that outrage is also carried with a lot of hope that at least since they're coming to us as a civil society organization, that at least we can look into this matter and that something can be done.
Is it your sense that in the last year or so we have seen more whistleblowing, more people are finding it within themselves to come forward and expose this crisis, this emergency that we're all experiencing?
Our model is principally based on receiving whistleblower accounts, and as you mentioned in your introduction, Jeremy, 30,000 whistleblowers to date, or at least cases. In this report, the evidence is such that, we have received at least 400 reports more than the last time we published this report. So people are feeling more emboldened and brave enough, at least, and that's a good sign for democracy to say that, we are witnessing and have evidence of these accounts, and we want to blow the whistle.
Melusi Ncala from Corruption Watch, thank you very much for joining us.